Six guy, he a visionary.
A lot of shooters on my squad. We look like Curry them. Let off steam by killing ops. Go cross the street and bury them. Ain't no more 0439. Late night creeping like I'm OVO. I got my Drake outside. I be chasing fame. Can't wait to catch one. Pop his ass on live.
I'm young, and you know, it just wasn't working out for me. Like I said, I was getting kicked out of school still, and shit like that. Like I just ain't know how to adapt. You feel?
Trench baby be like if he grew up in the suburbs, man. That's what I really want to know.
Man, I'd be somewhere in college somewhere, reading.
In the trenches, one false move will get you a life sentence.
U.S. Marshals got my house surrounded. They got my fucking house surrounded, gang.
Law enforcement sources tell us Trench Baby, whose real name is Tareem Bartlett, has now been charged for the murder of 20-year-old Deshaun Berry. We're told Berry was killed in a drive-by shooting in the wee hours of June 10th at a North Hollywood parking lot. We're told paramedics pronounced Berry dead at the scene when they found him at 1:30 a.m. with gunshot wounds. Cops believe the incident was just the first in a string of crimes Trench Baby allegedly went on to commit in the following months. He's also been charged with first-degree residential robbery for an August 15th incident and now faces an additional charge of dissuading a witness by force or threat on September 10th. We're told both of these charges involve the same man. We broke the story shortly after the alleged August robbery. Police swarmed on Polo and TB at their LA home and arrested them. Polo and TB were also investigated for an alleged altercation in a Burbank studio involving a woman who said she had been punched in the face, but prosecutors said there was insufficient evidence to file charges for that one. Trench Baby is being held without bail. Some people have certain ineptitudes, right? Like, you just knew this person was going to be successful in life. You just knew this person was going to be terrible in life. You just knew it because they just had an ability that was natural to them to do good or to do bad. It is what it is. Now, we could talk about influence and stuff like that, and Trench Baby come off real articulate, like he really know what he be talking about as far as understanding. But what you say and what you do are two complete different things. Remember, you judge a person on their actions, not what they say. A person can tell you every single day, man, I'm about to get buff, I'm about to do all that, but you never see him lift weights. But I want to say this, bro. I think Polo G knew this was going to come, and that's why he sat up there and postponed his tour. I think Polo G really has nothing to do with nothing, but because of the love of his brother, he decided to say, nah, I'm going to thug it out with my brother. Polo G 24, Trench Baby 18. All right. Trench Baby, I want to feel bad, I just can't. I want to be like, bruh, people should have did this and did that and did this for him and all that. But at the end of the day, your actions are what define you. And what he doesn't understand is, bruh, even if, let's just say by some miracle, you beat this murder charge and all that, and then you beat the robbery charge and all that, I still don't think he would mature enough to realize the situation he was in. There's cameras everywhere outside in LA. You just don't know about it because sometimes y'all get caught up in y'all emotions. That's why patience is a virtue. But see, when we look at it and everything like that, can we really feel bad for these kids now these days? Now, I know some of y'all gonna say, nobody felt bad for me growing up. We already knew the rules and regulations when we jumped off the porch. Indeed, overstood. But when you have people who are in certain positions that can grow their life, I don't really be caring what the rappers be talking about because all these crimes and all this stuff existed way before rap. Rap just turned 50 years old in 2023, which means if you go back in the archives and you start looking at all the violence in America, it was already there. But you know what rap did? Put a magnifying glass on it and start letting you know what's actually going on. But it is what it is as far as this youngin' go, bruh. If he gets found and convicted of murder and all this stuff, and they just got impeccable proof that he did this, it's F him. You had to say it that way. They can holler out, oh, he's innocent, he didn't do this, he didn't do that and all that. You can holler that all you want to. Have fun with it, run with it. But why you hollering that, right? What about the victims? Didn't that young man deserve to live? It seemed like y'all been into it with him for a minute. They say the same person that they robbed is the same person that's dead. So basically, that's persuading the witness. Now, that part I really don't know. I think it was something else. But, nigga, at a certain point in time, you got to realize when you won, when you lost. Now, he might come out and they may throw a fiery defense and say he was protecting his life and all this and everything like that. You in California, so your rap lyrics and videos and stuff like that will not be used. Because if they took just those videos in the beginning clip, it would be hard not to prejudice you, meaning judging you, prejudging you before we even got to know you. See, it'd be stuff like this, bruh, where I sit back and I wonder, what if my youngest had that opportunity? Hell, what if I had that opportunity? What if I had somebody that was the hottest person and one of the most well-selling individuals, and that was my brother, and we had a chance to do this and do that? And Polo G, I gotta ask you the question, bro. Why enable the wrong shit? You can't tell, I don't care what nobody say. He can't say he didn't know nothing and none about none of this going on. He can't even pretend to act like he ain't know nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing, of course. But he can't sit up there and act like, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. Bro, I can tell you like this. The way in which my people operate, if I'm still in them streets and I'm thugging like that, I'm not bringing that home. Them niggas found guns in your home, bruh, due to your brother's actions, not yours. And you was not bold enough to tell your brother, not here, bruh. Hey, man, listen. If you gonna sit around and you gonna do that, you can't be here, man. You gotta make your choice. Either you wanna be here, bruh. We out here in the gated community. We out here where there's no crime at. We done made it up out the hood. And nigga, you wanna bring the hood home? You see what happened to mom, right? I went and got her some security. She good. Now I wonder what your fine ass mama, my future wife, about to say. Cause I don't want her sad. I'm just playing. Let me stop. Polo G, you enabled this, bruh. Now, ultimately, your brother's decision and his choices were his own. But without you showing some tough love and all that stuff, bruh, I'm sorry, you just threw yourself in the mix that you did not need to be in. Now, 757 Lil Roll ain't no victim like that. Let's cut out all of that, bruh.
I did shit to a lot of.
Man, I don't know, blood.
Still living like
Lil Buddy been antagonistic on what he been doing.
they dumbass ain't.
Man, smoke your last wood.
I might pull up in the street.
So that still don't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What truly matters is what level are you willing to stoop to? Because what they said is, Cub walking down that alley and got greased. So he was by himself. Now, I'm not saying hop out, whoop on him, and then take off and everything like that. But there's only a couple of seconds before you squeeze that trigger, before you figure it all out. And unfortunately for Polo G's brother Trench, baby Brett, I'm going to be honest with you. They got something. He ain't sitting in that cell for no reason. These cops are better at their jobs than the criminals are at getting away. If you don't believe me, look at the rates in which they solve the crimes. Anything over 51% means that, bruh, that's the majority. Now, with that being said, bruh, y'all niggas living this thuggy life, bruh. Y'all jump out in these streets and all that and everything like that, bruh. Get Back ain't got no dates or nothing like that or anything like that. So I want y'all to understand that part. When we saying certain things and all that stuff, as far as cats that come from these streets, we're only saying this as a protectorate so that it doesn't get to you. Hey, man, move smarter, bruh. Don't be out there just doing this and doing that. Niggas ain't even telling you to stop. They said protect your 6. If you don't know what protect your 6 is, it's like o'clock, it's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Protect your back. But apparently he didn't, bruh. Trench, baby, if you standing on business like that, bruh, and you gang, and all that stuff and everything like that, and you really stood on it, and you understand, nigga, this would come with it. You stood on business. You did exactly what you had to do. Hey, It is what it is. You a gang member, you a member like that, the money don't matter and all that, but I don't want to see your mama crying. I don't want to see your brother saying he innocent if the evidence is clear that you did that. Because I'm going to ignore it. I'm not about to sit up here and act like, oh, he ain't do nothing. He's good and all that stuff and everything like that. Nope. Y'all niggas made it from Chicago, was in Hollywood. From Chicago to Hollywood, where actors, flourishing drug dealers, prostitutes, all flourish. And you niggas decided to say, nah, you know what, it's on and cracking. All right, cool. See, the difference between me and a lot of these people is, I understand when you young and dumb and you think you got something to prove to a bunch of niggas who don't matter. What you don't understand is your replacement just turned 15 yesterday. We got a whole new nigga that's gonna do a whole lot more crimes. And next thing you know, oh man, he gonna do something way worse. He might get lucky and body 2 niggas. Get more disrespectful. Might do way more. He might say, everybody gotta die. This vicious cycle gonna continue to repeat itself because you know what always propels it? Pain. Pain. That pain, bruh. That pain is sitting back and going, I gotta do something. Why? Because you hurt. You can't cry it out and be like, man, they took my homie away from me and all that and everything like that. You can't do that one. Nah, that's too soft, homie. Nah, you gotta thug out. You gotta get it. You gotta come through. Let it be known, nigga. You out there. And any nigga that's standing between of that, you gonna get them up out of here. But now with that being said, little buddy gone. 2 niggas died that day. The trigger puller and the person who got hit. But you know what they say, the one in front of the gun lives forever. That's a myth, bruh. I'm sorry. That's a myth. You gotta have a big star on your back. But I'm gonna keep it authentic. Those who died in front of the gun from Chicago and all that, bruh, they starting to disappear too. Niggas ain't talking about King Von like that if it wasn't for that documentary. With no disrespect to Duck, but if that trial wasn't going on right now, cuz wouldn't be popping in the algorithms like that, because you know what ends up happening? More death, more destruction. It's like shiny objects and people just gotta look. So unfortunately, this about to take over the internet for the whole entire day. But the youngers are sitting out there, listen, I'm out of telling niggas, hey, bro, don't be doing this, don't be doing that, man. We live that. You seen your homie go through it. You seen your brother go through it. You seen your daddy, your uncle. You seen your cousins. You seen everybody around you, all the males around you, bro, that was standing on business are now unemployed. Now they get a penal code and all this and everything like that, and they get to sit their ass back. And what's going to happen? You end up in them California jails. Who you going to program with? Who you going to PC it up? You going to program with the Crips, with the Bloods? What you going to do? What you going to do, bro? Because you going to have to do something. Shit, we program off of skin color. You know what I'm saying? You program off of skin color, all that stuff and everything like that. That Chicago shit fly out the window. Unless the feds pick it up. You better hope the feds pick it up, bro, because once you hit them Cali yards and all that stuff and everything like that, you got to pick a side, homie. I don't know, bro. This one right here is weird in a sense because on the thug part, that's what you're supposed to stand on. You got to throw your life away. This will come with the streets. Throw your life away. Get rid of it. But as far as, bruh, everything else that come with it is bullshit. You in prime position to make something happen. You living in a nice fancy ass house with your brother in the hills somewhere. And you all online talking about they coming to get me. Yeah, nigga, they supposed to. You the reason. Share to keep your people aware. Subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. But I'm going to keep it authentic with you. Niggas don't just die. You can get buried alive behind this shit.
What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood. The team fed, yeah, it's really good. Put that on everything, bro, you're never good. What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood.